Hi guys, now these verses are very important because the Bhagavad Gita itself asks us a question here. How long are scriptures like the Bhagavad Gita and Vedas going to be useful for us? And there is a very small example given to that question before we answer that question in the latter half of the video. This is something we have spoken in the second and the beginning of the third chapter, where we have said that desires are the cause of all evil. But here it asks, why does desires occur? Now, as per the Bhagavad Gita, the main reason why desires occur is because we associate our body as the sole purpose of this entire universe. The moment the mind associates with the body, we start attracting everything in the universe for the satisfaction of the body. Whether it is the money we make, whether it is the relationships we build, or whether it is the places we travel, everything is for the satisfaction of the body. So the first thing the Bhagavad Gita asks to eliminate is the union with the body alone and more with the self. Now this is there. But however, the second most important question throughout the entire Bhagavad Gita, aside from knowing your purpose, is how long do you think scriptures like Vedas and Bhagavad Gita are going to be useful? And there is a simple story for that. When we are studying in school, we are asked to follow a set of rules and regulations that we have to follow until we pass out of that. So what happens after we pass out of 12th grade? Does those rules and regulations still matter to us? Because we have transcended the 12th grade, we have transcended the entire school life, and we have moved on to the outside world. So now the rules that we have learned in school no longer matter to us because we are beyond that. Here the Bhagavad Gita says the same thing. You should not be refined only to the knowledge in the book and just stay in the book. Rather, you have to transcend the book itself. The moment you make a conclusion that this book is everything in the world, or my school is everything in the world, that is the first step of ignorance that a person can make. Because when we are understanding something, the Bhagavad Gita is like a step-by-step process of understanding the world around us, such as what type of people are there, what type of emotions are there, why people have certain emotions, why people have certain desires, and how we can overcome them. But these are just theoretical knowledge. But we have to apply them practically by transcending the book and moving on to the real world. And that is what the Bhagavad Gita says in this verse. And the most important point here is not to make a conclusion. The moment we say that this is the best of anything, like this is the best knowledge I've occurred, there you form a conclusion. And conclusions are something that devotes you towards the path of ignorance and does not give you more opportunities to learn. This is something that is being told in Indian philosophy, Greek philosophy, where never conclude anything but just keep on questioning one by one by one. And this knowledge is what the Bhagavad Gita calls as divine. Now when this happens, when we understand the rules and regulations and transcend it, we realize that the action that we do, we have nothing to gain by performing them or nothing to lose by not performing them. Because the wise man always acts as action rises for him and is not bondaged by any sort of action. So that is what these verses say from the Bhagavad Gita. And the first step in order to understand this is just to free your mind, and it will always lead the way. Now that's a wrap for this particular episode. Do hit that subscribe button for this channel and do give it a like if you like this video. And as always, thank you for watching. And until the next episode, it is goodbye.